see, ready, and I can use what's called the bounce method. So basically, when you're over the item, you bounce it up and down. Okay, we're out here at another park today. We're going to continue to try out some settings. This is an older area. It's an area where some Native American Indians had mound structures and possibly a fort area. It's also an older area of town, but there's a park there now, so we may find some neat things. Who knows? There's a lot of soccer fields here now, so I expect to find a lot of aluminum and clad, etc. Who knows what we might find, but I'll bring you back if we find anything interesting. I had a comment on one of my other videos about what settings I was using and why. I am using the Neil Jones beach to land settings. I am changing the sensitivity and sometimes the recovery speed, and just seeing the difference it makes on aluminum, junk, things like that. Also, when you tend to find really small objects that end up being junk, so I'm trying to get a fine balance of where that threshold might be that I can kind of ignore those sounds. And it may not be possible on these programs. I may go through the settings later, show you what they are, since I am using a Minelab Equinox 800. You can also modify the settings for the 600, and I do jump over. I have the beach to land set in the settings. You can save one profile here, so I save it here, but if I think it's aluminum, I jump over and I switch to another setting where I have the 10kHz single frequency ready, and I can use what's called the bounce method. So basically, when you're over the item, you bounce it up and down, and the numbers will show usually a negative number, or the numbers will jump all around, and that's usually not a good target. I dig them on occasion just to make sure that I'm getting that sound memory into my head, but also just to verify that that method is working. So so far it's worked pretty well. I'll bring you back if we find anything different. Okay, here's a good example of that bounce method. It was right away. If you look, I got a solid 14, 13, showing about, pretty close to the top. Not a very big signal. I do 90 degrees. I'm still getting that 13, 14. Okay, so my guess is probably a pull tab. So let's go back here, and I'm going to switch over to the 10 kilohertz. Now, it's still showing a high. I can hear it on my headphones, but it's still showing higher signal. I'm going to bounce it. -8, -7, -7, -8. So probably, like I said, a bad target, but we will dig it and show you. Let me switch back over, and then I'm going to pinpoint it. There it is. All right. So it's not very far down. I'll go ahead and dig it live, I guess. Pay attention this time so I don't get the bad camera angles. All right. So I've hinged my plug, and I'm gonna bring it up and bend it over. Still in the hole. See a little piece of glass. Forgot my gloves today, so I gotta be careful. Still in a hole. didn't sound that far down. Still in the hole. Just rained the other day, but the ground's still pretty tough. There's something, you know? Still in the hole. Alright, I'm going to bring it back if I get this out. Alright, like I said, not a good target. It's a top of a can. So that just verifies that the bounce method works with the 10 kilohertz. Okay, there's a lot of junk in this park, but I think we finally got a good signal. 20, 22. Probably a penny. Let me switch over and try it out on the 10. Still showing 23, 24. Positive number right there, so let's try it. Pinpointer on the Minelab is much to be desired. Okay, it's right about there. I'll bring it back in a sec. See something right here. It's green. Doesn't appear to be a coin. It might just be a wire. That's what it's looking like. So let's pry it out, and that's what it is. It's some kind of a copper wire. Made a good sound that time. Yeah, see, it's copper on the inside there. Alright, that's why we had that high 20s. So now let's check the hole. There's something. Pretty sure that's it. Alright. Okay. 25, 26. Staying on. So maybe we got something good finally. Let's jump over. Try the bounce. 26, 27. Staying positive, so that's gonna be good. Probably a coin. We'll see. Let's try it out. Right there. Alright, we'll do a live dig on this. Shouldn't be too far down. Let's see. Big rock. Still in the hole. This ground's so clay filled, you gotta be careful because you gotta scrape sometimes. Nothing. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. I knocked it out of the hole apparently. It's a penny. Let's see what year it is. 1975. Well, not bad for the first decent target. 1975 penny. I just ran over this. It's right on top. I saw it, but it's got some, I guess it was tassels or something. Looks like a trinket, earring. But we'll take it. Okay, let's stop right there. I would like to ask you, if you enjoy the videos, to go ahead and like and hit the subscribe button. And please be sure to leave some comments down below about things you might want to see on future videos. Also, if you might know on the metal detecting videos what some of the items might be. And I hope you enjoy the videos. Okay, got a couple high numbers, all in the same general area. So, I don't know. 90 degrees it's holding. I think we got a couple different coins. So we'll try it. See if we can find them. And maybe, it sounds like there's two, like one right there and one right there. Okay, there's one. All right, I see it. It's a quarter. Looks like a newer one. 2003. I think there's another one in here. It sounded like it had two signals somewhere nearby, but it might. And it's still hitting on something in there. Let me check again with my detector. Yeah, maybe not. Alright. Another high number right there. Do the bounce method one more time just to show you. We're going to jump over into 10 kilohertz. Still showing a high number. Bounce it, staying high. This is a coin. Actually, let's just do this one live. It's almost right on top. We're just gonna do this one live. It should be right here. Right here. This is like almost right on top. There it is. Right there. Quarter. 1974. Not bad. That beach to land is dead on. It's a super high signal. It locks on. Super high sound. Very good. I recommend it for the Equinox, especially if you're coin hunting. Okay, here's a weird one. We're getting a positive signal in the beach land, and I switched over to the 10. Still showing, and it's still staying high. But it's jumpy. So I don't know about this one. Let's see what that one is. This one's got me wondering. Shouldn't be too far down. Let's see what this one is. Really wondering about this one. Oh, sneaky. Is that it though? Yeah, that's the 15. Let me check it again now. Ah. Snuck through on that one, didn't it? Well, you know what? I'm not going to complain, even though I know these are always around the 14 range. I have absolutely found gold rings at 14. And the fact this is a ring shape, and it's still hit on the beach to land, and then also on the 10 kilohertz with the bounce, probably one worth digging. Probably gonna find a ring on that. Alright, it's over in this plug. I just was off with this pin pointing. It's a zinking. I can already see it rotting. Yeah, I don't even care about the date. I'll check the hole again. I guess because that alloy, that zinc alloy, it messes up your sound sometime on the detector. There might be something else in the hole. Nope, just junk. Alright. Nothing good there. Place my hinge. A good high number here. Switched over to the 10. It's passing the bounce test. Alright, we're gonna dig it. Alright, popped it up. I think that's it. It might still be in the hole, but oh, it's just a marker one. So there's a quarter down in there, or something like a quarter. Oh, there it is. Yep, it's a quarter. Let's see what year. $1998. All right. About 3 inches down. I got a solid 17, 18 in here. I can see it. I just want to make sure there's nothing else in there. Looks like a coin. That's it. Let's see what it is. Well, this might be some kind of button. It's got something on the back. Looks like it might be a flat button. Well, that's kind of a weird place to find one. Let's see. And it's got some either gilding or just plain white. I can't tell. Can't see any handwriting. I don't know. We'll have to check that out later at home. Clean it up a little bit. There might be a pattern right there. Might be writing. That's pretty cool. I got a pretty good 13 signal here, but I just thought it was in with a bunch of junk, so I didn't show you the dig, but it ends up being a 1997 nickel. Ready. I can use what's called the bounce method, so basically when you're over the item, you bounce it up and down